Hey everyone, how are you all doing? Okay, so before I get started, everything I say in this video is my opinion, mine alone. Please feel free to do your own research and come to your own conclusions. With that being said, let's just get into today's video, shall we? Okay, so I want to start off with this conspiracy stuff. And I don't know about everyone else, but my head is all over the place when it comes down to this stuff. What makes you think that everything's out and then something else comes out? It seems like every day there's more coming out about it. Literally every day. Like, there hasn't been a day yet that there's been a break in this story. And that's just being honest. Now, I believe her sister has spoken. A couple of people have done videos on that, including Tipster. I'm not sure who else. And the other thing I noticed is people demanding answers. But they're not demanding them from Creepshow, Shannon, because she ain't here to answer them. So they're expecting her friends to answer them. Now, I don't think this is right. I don't think people should be demanding answers from the friends. They don't know any more than we do. They may have little hints of something going on here and there, but they don't know what she was doing. So what makes you have the right to demand they give you answers? It turns out that Shannon wasn't the person she made herself out to be. She made herself out to be someone who was here to fight the fight, to call people out on their BS, to make wrongs right, when behind closed doors she was doing half those wrongs. The things she was fighting against, the things she was calling people out for. And when things got hot, she jumped out and left her friends in the frying pan to burn. How insanely cruel is that? She asked her friends to publicly disown her. Such a weird thing to do. But she did. And there's a lot of people asking the question, is she married or not? What does that even matter? Why does that matter? What is marriage? A ring and a piece of paper. Generally, and taking on someone else's surname. But people keep demanding. And when Emily came out and she told her truth, she was so incredibly brave. That girl took back her voice. And hopefully with that, her freedom too. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I hope that now all of this is out, that Emily Artful can now live her life free from all of this. Now hopefully she has the evidence that she can take to the police and say, this is what's been happening to me, this is who's been doing it. Can we please get this sorted so I do not have to live like this anymore? And I hope, I really, really hope that she could now bring back her freedom. And I know that some of Shannon's friends has spoken out. I know that Tipster has spoken, Ready to Glare, and a few others. I can't remember the name, sorry. But they have spoken out. But they shouldn't have to. They've lost a friend. They've lost a person who they thought was a good person. So I think they also need time to get their heads around all of this and not be badgered into making videos about it. Think about how you would feel if you were in their situation. Because I would not be happy. Anyways, with that being said, let's speak about something else that I wanted to talk about: feelings. Yes, we all have them. And yes, they're an inconvenience sometimes. In all honesty, just being real. I met some absolutely amazing people on YouTube. Some absolute crackers, fair play. And there's been some that I've questioned once or twice. I've wondered what their motives are. Last night I saw a live. I didn't watch it all last night. I watched most of it today. It was far too late for me to watch it all. And it was on T-Spiracy's channel. And it was an interesting live, to be fair. But there were a few things I want to say about it. Firstly, Real Entertainment's daughter was brought up in there with regards to the colour of her skin. I'm sorry, but that should never, ever have been said. I don't watch Real's channel anymore. He triggers me far too much. But I can only imagine that he's probably made a video today, if not last night. As I said, I don't watch him, so I don't know. And by bringing his daughter up, I would imagine that would be a hot topic. Now, as I said, we all have feelings. And I've seen things being spoken about like the race card. And yes, I do believe that Real pulls the race card far too many times. But that is the way he feels. Shouldn't the question be why he feels that way? I have no intentions of sitting down and having a conversation with Real. He just triggers me far too much. Real is one of these people who comes into a group like a bull in a china shop and then wants everyone to accept him. Sadly, life doesn't work that way. Instead of knocking the door, Real knocks it down. And I would imagine he's been doing that for quite some time. He sets off feelings in me which are valid from me. And maybe I set off feelings in him that are valued to him. There was a time that I was suspicious of Julie Virgo and T-Spiracy when they would leave one chat that was talking about the things Real done, but then going into Real's chat and being sort of buddy-buddy with him. And I was suspicious about that at one point. I thought there was maybe some sort of conspiracy there. I don't anymore, and I haven't for some time. But at one point, that was my feelings, and that was validated just as much as anybody's feelings. Julie Virgo and T-Spirits are absolute crackers. I totally adore the pair of them. They are amazing people, and they are funny as hell. But we all have feelings. We all should respect each other's feelings. I think if Real was to take it back a few steps, calm down the sort of, I'm here whether you like it or not, and I'm staying, to maybe, hey, I'm Real Entertainment, how you doing? I may not agree with what you're saying, but I understand what you're saying. Instead of the bull in a china shop, this is my opinion, respect it now, or I'm going to give you crap for the rest of your life. Sorry, but that's the impression I get from Real. And I think if we devalue other people's feelings, how are we going to ask them to respect ours? So that was just something I wanted to bring up for people. Maybe it'll make people think about things a little bit more, I don't know. But we all have a commitment to respecting other people's feelings as you would expect them to respect yours. And I'm just going to end this here, because I'm going to end up going round in circles otherwise, and I have a major headache. So I am going to say good night. Have a great one, and I shall speak to you all in the next video. Bye.